Hey Gemini, welcome to your general tarot reading from the 9th to the 16th of December. This reading is for those with Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages are general and come through for those who need to hear them. So if this doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other sign placements or check out other tarot readers on YouTube. Before we get into it, I want to note that energy is fluid and doesn't always come out super clear cut. You may resonate with only one part, different parts, or the whole reading that comes out today. Just trust what feels right for you. You know your situation best. Now, with that said, let's get into your reading. I'm just going to shuffle the deck a few times, and then we'll jump into it. What can Gemini expect for this week? I'll do 3 shuffles. Two more. What can Gemini expect for this week? Last one. What can Gemini expect for this week? Alright, let's get into it. Oh, the cards are very excited to come out. So, I'm going to take them. So you got Judgment in reverse and you got Page of Cups in reverse. Now, what else can Gemini expect for this week? What else can Gemini... Oh, lots of reverse. Okay. Now, let's clarify this energy a little bit. Why are these cards coming out for Gemini? Please clarify these cards for Gemini. Why are they coming out? Oh, you've got... Oh. Looks like there's... I don't know, there might be a few people involved in your situation. In whatever's happening in your situation. Kind of seems like there's multiple people. Maybe not. Take what resonates. Please clarify these cards for Gemini. Ay, ay, ay. You're dealing with someone, that's for sure. What else does Gemini need to know? Okay. Anything else that Gemini needs to know about this spread? Sorry, I'll just get into the reading in a second. It's just a little bit confusing. Anything else that Gemini needs to know about this spread? Does Gemini need to know anything else about the spread? No. Okay. So this is what we got. So first 2 that came out, got Judgment in reverse, and you've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Then the Page of Swords in reverse came out. So, yeah, it looks like... I don't know. And to clarify, I'll just get these out for you. You've got the King of Cups, so you've got a lot of court cards coming out, which is very interesting. That's kind of why I say I think there's a lot of people, or it's very strongly emphasizing that there are people involved in this. Okay, so you've got the King of Cups, you've got the King of Swords in reverse, and you've got the World in reverse. Oh, sorry, I was not in shot. Yeah, okay, so let's jump into it a little bit. So it's telling me that it could be you, could be somebody else who is kind of resisting a cycle ending. Yeah, like some kind of situation may have happened where there was meant to be some kind of ending, or not even necessarily an ending, but like a choice that had to be made between 2 people, or not even 2 people, just you had to make a choice of some kind. And it looks like you might have been having some kind of struggle making that choice, or maybe you made the choice that you needed to, but you're kind of looking back being like, I wish I had made a different choice. And this could be you, or it could be somebody else towards you. Just take what resonates. But you've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, which is like no communication, nothing being returned to you. The Page of Cups upright, both of them are kind of like messages from people. So the Page of Cups it could be an apology, it could be like a message of love of some kind, it could be like an offer. And I think you might have been waiting on this, or you might have been wanting to do this, take your pick. So it's like you wanted to communicate, you or someone else wanted to communicate about like an offer towards someone. And you might have decided in the end not to communicate, or this person is deciding not to communicate with you. Yeah, so basically, you might have been like waiting for a while, and I'll get some more clarifying cards. You might have been waiting for a while to kind of hear from someone, to get this apology from someone, or like waiting for someone to make you some kind of offer. But I don't think there is going to be an offer made to you. If you're waiting on someone, it doesn't look like a stable kind of offer is going to come in. This energy is quite immature, I have to say. Like it's someone who doesn't really know what they're doing. They might just act out of impulse, kind of thing. Like it's very very childlike energy. So it could be someone who's younger than you as well. But yeah, it's someone who doesn't really have like a firm footing. They don't really know what they're doing. They just kind of act. They just jump into it. And so that's if they are making this offer, that's what it's going to look like. It's not going to be like rooted in any kind of foundation. It's just going to be like an impulse kind of thing. Oh, I need to make this offer. I need to jump in and do it. But yeah, like I don't know, this energy kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like this person, they're definitely very emotionally and kind of mentally immature. They might only like think about themselves in situations. They're not really looking at the whole picture of the situation. They're kind of just looking what they can get from it. But I think they still do have some good intentions. They just might be very clueless. But yeah, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from that. And I kind of want to clarify a little bit more why the Judgment card is here. Why is the Judgment card here for Gemini? Why is the Judgment card here for Gemini? Ooh. All right. Yeah, this is definitely like a very kind of romantic or friendship related reading. And so if this doesn't resonate, you will definitely know, because it's about some person in your life that I don't know whether you want them to make an offer towards you, or you made an offer towards them, but it's someone who is like really not in their element, whoever this is. Like they want to come forwards, or they have come forwards already, but there's not a secure foundation that's underneath it. Yeah, very interesting that this is kind of turning into a love reading. Okay, now as well, to clarify this energy, you've got the King of Cups, you've got the King of Swords in reverse, and you've got the World in reverse. Now, this is talking about resisting the ending of cycles. So I think you could have potentially been in this situation before. Like, this might not be the first time that you found yourself in this situation. You could have been in it with another person. Um, because it's definitely a repeating pattern that you're seeing in your life. And I think there's this person in your life, this King of Cups, but like their energy is just very off. Yeah, like I don't know, they might be kind of like manipulative in some way. I think it might seem like they're emotionally invested, but they're not. Like they're using some kind of weird logic to deal with the situation. And I think, yeah, you really want this connection to form between the both of you. Like you want whatever. I think you've had like a lot of hope in this person that they're gonna come around and that things are gonna work out between you two. But this is kind of just saying like whatever offer is coming through, it's not gonna work out the way that you necessarily want it to. Um, there are there are going to be things that you don't see about this connection that you probably won't see until you're already in it. Um, and it's just, it doesn't really look like it's in your benefit to be going into this. And I think you kind of know that in your gut. Like, it might be one of those things where you kind of keep going back to this person and you're like, oh, well, maybe this time they'll be different. Maybe this time they'll be good. And then you get there and it's exactly the same thing and they kind of just leave you. They don't really treat you well. Yeah, this is definitely like being mistreated in some way by this person. And it does look like very masculine energy. Like, you know, we got two pages, we got the Knight of Cups, and we got two Kings. So this is very like very, very masculine dominated energy. And it could be you or it could be another person, but it's not really specific to any gender, so it's just, yeah, that's just the energy of it. But I will get some advice for you about this in a second, because yeah, it I don't know, I think you've been kind of putting your hopes in this person, and just, they might have hurt you in the past, they might have like hurt you beforehand, and you still have kind of been waiting like, oh, maybe they won't hurt me this time. But I don't think this person has really changed. You know, like, to me, it really looks like they're playing mind games of some sort. And so they could have this front that they put on where they seem really emotionally invested, but they know that they have to do that to get your attention. So it's not real in some way. Like, they're putting a false mask on in some way. And yeah, I kind of don't want you to get like hurt waiting around for this person who's just gonna be, they're not thinking of you in the best light and they're not treating you the best. Yeah, like, I think they know the influence that they have over you, and so they like to keep a mental hold on you in some way. But look, I'm gonna get some advice for this. And we will see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, like this definitely seems like someone that you're interested in. Yeah, like, look, we've got the Lovers in reverse. So it's making a choice, but I think you want to make a choice that you know is bad for you. You know it's not in your best interest. Can we get some advice for Gemini relating to this spread, please? I'll shuffle it one more time. Yeah, like this person has definitely hurt you in the past. And I think you're just kind of still waiting around, like hoping hoping for the best, hoping that they are going to change, but honestly, it doesn't really look like they're changing. Like, it looks like they're still up to the same old kind of games that they like to play. What advice do you have for Gemini? Oh, yeah. Look, there might even have... This person might have, like, been talking to you, and then put you in a third-party situation where you thought that you had all their attention, but, they were actually, like, seeing somebody else on the side. And they... Oh, sorry, excuse that ambulance or fire truck. Yeah, like, they just make, like, very cold-hearted decisions. They don't really look at the emotional impact of things and how things might hurt you. They just do things because it's what's in their best interest. Okay, so what advice do we have for Gemini? What advice do you have for Gemini? Not too many cards, please. What advice? Oh, that one popped out. If it wants to come out, it will. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay, yes. So, okay. So you have been waiting on this connection for a long time, it looks like. Like, you've been putting in a lot of effort into this connection and kind of just hoping that things are going to improve and clear up, and that maybe this person is going to finally pull through. But I think it is really time for you to realize, like, this person has been treating you in a very specific way, and if they wanted to give you the time of day, then they would, but they're really just trying to keep you trapped in some way for their own benefit. Like, and it's completely unfair to you that you have to be stuck in this situation. Yeah, like, it's completely unfair to you. You've been looking out, like, you've been waiting for this person, like, when are they going to show up? When are they going to show up? And, like, the Knight of Pentacles upright is slow, but the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is even slower. Like, he's not showing up, okay? You've been waiting for this person to show up. You've been, like, trying to put in the work. Maybe you've been contacting this person, being like, hey, do you want to meet up? And this person just never, like, it never goes the way you plan. This person keeps hurting you in some way. Because they're not in their emotions at all. They are not emotionally attached to this. I think they like to pretend that they are. They like to pretend that they're sweet and emotional, but really it's just like, it's like a mask that they wear because they know it's going to help them get what they want. Okay? Yeah, so your advice is that you need to stop. Well, you should consider stopping waiting for this person, because this person isn't going to show up for you. And, you know, the more energy you give to them, the more they're not going to have to do anything. So I think it's time that you should take a step back from this connection, and you should really focus on looking at what you already have, like looking at yourself, looking at what you can give to yourself. Look at those kinds of things and stop giving your energy to this connection. Because as soon as you kind of stop giving energy to this connection, this person is going to go, oh, what? Why did they stop giving me attention? Because that's how they work. That's how this person works. Why did they stop giving me attention? And then they're suddenly going to come running back, and it's going to be like, oh, hello. Nice to see you here now. Like, nice that you finally showed up. But that's not going to happen unless you kind of take a break from working on this connection. You've been working too hard. Your efforts, you feel they haven't paid off. And you know it's time that you need to put energy into something else. You need to put more energy into yourself. And really just focus on yourself for a while. If this person wants to show up, they will. But I do have to say, they're very slow. They're very slow-moving energy, and they like to take their time. And I think you're just going to be waiting around if you keep trying to make this work. You're going to be waiting around forever. So yeah, retract your energy. Stop trying to make this work, because it needs to be an equal balance of give and take. They have to be putting effort into the connection as well. You can't just be trying to make the entire thing work. And you'll see if they want to, then they will. Especially if you stop putting energy into it. But yeah, so that's your reading, Gemini. I hope it was alright. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but it is what it is. Anyways, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to, and if not, that is very okay. But either way, I will see you next week.